Basically, I'm kind of try to do a little new thing, doing these things called trade recaps. Basically, kind of go over, kind of the trades I took today, why the market moves, and kind of explain it a little bit better for you guys, just so you guys can see how I take these trades and how you're easily able to make money off the market. So starting off, I usually start off looking at Qs. And I usually start off the day by looking at like the daily time frame. So each candle right here that you guys see right now is one day, so usually 24 hours. So usually you see sometimes after the weekend, or like if there's like a big news after the market closes, sometimes these things called gaps happen. So basically, I like to call gaps like they're called like magnets almost. So what happens is these magnets happen, and then eventually price wants to always come back into it, or at least get closer into it. So as you can see, this first day right here, it came out of it completely, kind of accumulated a little bit, and then the next day, let's just see, this was a Wednesday this week, came a huge move up closer to that, and then also starting the day off today, we're almost into it. So starting the day off, we're right at this line right here. Basically, like I said, these gaps are almost like magnets, so they're kind of also like fair value gaps, where it's just like a 3 candle thing. Price loves to come back into it like a magnet and then completely reject off it. Sometimes it doesn't work. For example, we have a gap right here, and price just does not want to come back into it. I remember one of these days I was trying to target up there to get into that gap, but unfortunately it was not going into it. So with that knowledge that you guys just learned, you're going to go on to a lower time frame. So like I said, we're currently on the daily time frame. We're going to go down to the 4-hour time frame, and then you're going to be able to see a little bit more information. So you can see a bunch of fair value gaps that are broken here. There's a little bit of a gap right here as well. And what you're going to see is these lines right here as well. I'll drop a strategy for that, kind of explaining how these lines right here work. They're pretty simple. Basically, they're called the EMA strategy. You're able to see where the buyers or sellers are pushing the market. So usually, if the red line, which is the 21 EMA, is over the green line, which is the 9 EMA, it usually means that the sellers are in control. So as you can see, at this point down here, the buyers were in control, and then we started to accumulate these days, so they're kind of getting super tight. And usually if that means that they're getting super tight, it means that they're getting close to being swapped, or it's just complete accumulation, just bullshit. So you can see they swapped right at this candle. I don't know if you're gonna be able to really see the swap, but they swapped in between this candle right here and completely went down. All right, so moving on. On a lower time frame, you're able to see that price, the EMA, the 21, which is the red line, is above the 9, which is that the green line right here. So it indicates that we're in a complete downtrend. So moving on, we're still in that gap right here. So this is the gap that I was talking about. Usually on a higher time frames, there's going to be no candles actually within that gap. But since I went down to a lower time frame, you're going to be able to actually see all that gap, all the candles that are within that gap. By the way, I'm at work right now. I'm recording this video. Moving on, as you can see, all these highs got taken out by this high right here. So that indicates a liquidity sweep. We're also able to see this fair value gap that was completely inversed. So you can see price completely inversed that fair value gap. So you can see actually on a higher time frame, completely inverse that fair value gap. And then what I'd like to do is show you guys on a lower time frame, so going down to the 1-hour time frame. We're going to be able to see even more information about this. So as you can see, we have a order block actually right here. So it's a perfect example of an order block right here. So overnight, after the market closed, this is post-market, the last candle that was created on an hourly time frame was this one candle going up, and then it went down. So that created an order block right there. Eventually, during pre-market, price came back up into that right there. Once market opened, completely respected this gap, and then this also respected that order block right here. So I'm going to go on to the 15-minute time frame, and now you're able to see completely. So this is that order block right here. Price left it during pre-market, and then pre-market came back into it a little bit, and then once the market opened, you're able to see this right, this kind of orange box. This is pre-market, so this is before the market opens. Once market opens at 8:30 in the morning, you're able to see that price came back into that order block, completely respected it, and it also swept out all of these highs. So you could see swept out this high right here, then came up, respected that high right there, respected that high right there, and now you're able to find entries. I took shorts right here. I believe I entered right around on this candle right here. Just waiting for a little bit more of a confirmation. Stops were above, let's just see, stops were above these highs right here, right at this gap. So as you can see, this gap right here, wanted to stop out right there. And then I targeted all these lows down here. I believe I only targeted to this close of that gap right there. And you're able to see this is a fat 1 to 7 RR trade. Barely in drawdown. I don't think I was even in drawdown once, which is phenomenal. Doesn't happen like that every single day. So that was a really good trade. You're able to see right here where I took profits as well. So at this resting liquidity, I took my first profit, second profit right there at that resting liquidity, third. I think I took it at this fair value gap right here. And then my last one down all the way over here. Completely respected it. I was later looking at longs once it entered here. So I was hoping, like I said, these are magnets. These are literally like magnets. I was hoping for price to come back into here, build up a little bit liquidity, and continue back to the upside. But unfortunately, disrespected it completely, so I got stopped out. I believe I entered right here, and I got stopped out right around, I want to say it was like right here. So obviously, huge win for today. Pretty much every single market had a trade like this. So I took this on QQQ, I took this on Nvidia. Same exact thing. This one is even better because also on Nvidia, you're able to see this huge fair value gap being respected right here. Completely respected it. And then I was targeting these lows right here at this fair value gap. Bang. Completely respected it beautifully. I took it right around this fair value gap right here. So completely inversed this white candle. And then, oops. Put the stops right above here. And then I had my take profit at the 50% mark on the fair value gap. Boom, respected it completely. Same thing on SPY, exactly the same thing. Swept all of these highs right here. Beautiful. Swept all these right here within yesterday's trading day. Completely respected it. I believe there's also a fair value gap up here somewhere. Yeah, on a higher time frame, if you go on a 1 hour time frame, you're able to see that there's a fair value gap up here. Or actually, this was actually an order block that it came in and respected right here. Beautiful respect on that order block. Bang, came up into it during pre-market. Bang, straight to the downside. Same thing, targeted this fair value gap right here. Most of them were all 1 to 7 RR. There, I believe one was a 1 to 6, and then the most was a 1 to 10, which is phenomenal. And then I also took this on Tesla as well. This is a little bit of a smaller one, however, it still made, I think this is the one that was the 1 to 6 ratio. Same thing as pretty much all of them. If you go on a lower time frame, you're able to see all of these highs being swept by this wick right here. Going down. And then also on IWN, I took that as well. Targeted these lows right here. Bang, right there. That, once again, that fair value gap. I'll show you on IWM as well. Same fucking thing, bro. It's just consistency. You have these highs, these resting liquidities being fucking denominated, bro. You have this high, demolished. This was actually PM session yesterday that it swept, and instantly when I saw that on the market, I knew that today was gonna be a bearish day. So, like I said, consistency, practice, and just understanding what you're doing, because dude, this shit's so easy to make money, bro. Entered right when the market opened, right around here somewhere. Oops, wrong one. Also, even a little bit more confirmation if you'd like. Bang, swept the fuck out of it, bro. And then here, I'll even show you this, an order block. Bang, bang, boom. Completely respected the order block, even during the pre-market session. Let's see where I took this entry at. There, I took it at the open of the candle right here. Stops right above here. All the way to the downside. And I targeted this resting liquidity, which was pretty good. Right around there, I want to say. So, just like that, you're able to make money off of looking at stupid fucking candlesticks, bro. Like, I never would have thought this would be a thing. But it works. It takes a lot of time to do it. It takes a lot of time to learn. Once you get good at it, the possibilities are endless for you. If you hear all the honking and shit like that and the cars driving by, that's because I'm at work. But, finished up with this first day of trade recaps. Probably won't trade tomorrow since I do have work, but I would try to take some trades. I have work in the morning, so try to take some kind of trade during it. Yeah, so far so good. Let me know if you guys have questions.